Live from KTV in Reno, you're watching 2 News at 6:30.
We can hear in their voice the relief that they're not going to be out of their home in the next couple of days.
100 families in Washoe County still have a place to live thanks to a program that provides a one-time rent payment to avoid eviction. And that tops 2 News at 6:30. The Homeless Prevention Program provides up to $1,500 for a family. This is one time, and it's if they're having a financial hardship. I'm Kristen Remington.
And I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us. The program started last December, and it kept 10 to 15 families in their homes every month since then. Paul Nelson learned more about it and joins us now live from the newsroom. And Paul, how critical is this funding here?
Well, it's huge for families that benefit from this money, Landon. These are people who are paying their rent every month, and then something out of their control happens, and then they can't pay it. This funding keeps them in their homes instead of living in their cars or in shelters.
It's very hard for me as a single mother to put my pride aside, knowing I'm doing everything I can in the world to support my babies financially.
Selena Lopez says she's never been happier since she moved to Reno, but raising 3 little boys on her own has its challenges.
Every dollar counts for me. Unfortunately, I helped out a friend. He slashed my tires, so $600 had to go out of my rent towards the cost of the tires.
Without that rent money, she was on the verge of losing her apartment.
I did receive my 5-day notice. It was up the day it got paid, so it was pretty scary. I didn't know what I was going to do, where I was going to go.
That's when the Washoe Affordable Housing Corporation stepped in, putting more than $1,000 towards her rent.
One of the main purposes of the program is to solve the problem before it starts. By providing that one-time assistance, it prevents that family from losing their home, getting onto the streets, or having to go into the shelter.
The Reno Housing Authority partnered with the state to match funding for this program. Recipients have to meet income restrictions, have temporary financial hardship, and have to have an eviction notice in hand.
A lot of times we see that that's a loss of income. A lot of times we see that that's some sort of family emergency, a death in the family, an unexpected car repair that comes up, or in a lot of cases, some domestic violence situations.
Lopez says she's grateful that programs like this are available, helping so many families.
I honestly don't know where I would be with my kids. I don't want to think about that.
The program started with $200,000, and most of that has been used. So officials are looking at ways to get more funding. The next chance people have to apply is November 1st, but only a certain amount can be allocated each month. Covering the big story, Paul Nelson, 2 News.